Let me give you an example. My nephew was struggling to memorize 3 sentences. Improve the Social Security system, refine the distribution policy, narrow the income gap. He couldn't get them down after trying for ages, and just seeing the book gave him a headache. So I gave him an analogy. Imagine you raise a bunch of chickens. The fence is the security to keep the chickens from escaping. You allocate feed to the chickens every day, and when you sell the chickens and make money, you narrow the income gap with your neighbor. In just a few seconds, he memorized it and remembered it really well. Why? Because his emotional pain was minimal, and my method made it easier for him to accept. Now, let's talk about energy management. Most of us are a mess at this. We spend all our energy on pleasure, and when it comes time to do something important, we realize we're out of steam. The best way to manage energy is to get the important stuff done first, and then indulge in pleasure. But this goes against human nature, because the motivation that pleasure brings is much greater than that of difficult but valuable tasks. So, 95% of people can't manage their energy well and are defeated by greed and the desire for pleasure, ending up achieving nothing. Successful people aren't immune to pleasure. They just get the valuable tasks done first and then enjoy themselves. Those difficult but right things, although they eventually bring pleasure, have a long cycle. There's a term for it: delayed gratification, which 95% of people can't achieve. I created a 52-episode life advancement code column. For this column, I endured a year of rewriting copy and creating content every day, even when I was sick. Why? Because once you stop, you lose the motivation to get back to it. I'm sharing my most authentic state with you. Like most people, the essence of strong execution is the ability to go against human nature. This ability requires persistence over a long period before you can become excellent. It's like spinning a top. It's really hard at the beginning, but once it gets going, it becomes much easier. Anything is particularly challenging to persist in at the start because it's out of your comfort zone. Only when your ability baseline is raised will it feel easier. Smart people, through consistent practice,